Yokohama Marinos got off to a winning start in the AFC Champions League campaign 3 days ago. Another win tonight would see them very much in control of Group H. They take on two-time winners Jeonbuk Motors, who drew their opening game with Sydney 0-0 at the weekend. Well, Yokohama got off to a winning start. It was a hard-fought win, to be fair, against the Vietnamese side Hoang An Gia Lai. They have just battled out another draw, or Sydney have battled out another draw, rather, with the Vietnamese. But you can see if Yokohama were to win tonight, they would go on to 6 points. That would give them a 4-point cushion already at this early stage after 2 matches. And with around about 10 points needed to get through as a winner or a second-place team, that would be a massive boost for Kevin Muscat's side. And he knows how important to win is tonight to keep that momentum going now that they have got that first win under their belts. We're at the Thong Nhat Stadium in Ho Chi Minh City. Considerably quieter than it was for the match earlier on. There were a lot of Vietnamese supporters here, as you can imagine. 26 degrees, 80% the humidity has risen to now. So it's going to be a sticky night for these players. But used to the temperatures, of course, in Japan and Korea. Just the top team, to remind you, from each group go through. 3 of the best second-place sides will also go into the knockout stages of the competition. And there is a slight change in the format. Obviously, we've only got 19 teams in the eastern section after the withdrawal of Shanghai Port due to the travel restrictions from China. So the formation, or the formula rather, to calculate those results will be tweaked slightly to account for the fact there's only 3 teams in the one group. But nobody wants to rely on second place. Everybody wants to win the group, and that will be the aim for Yokohama Marinos. Kevin Muscat said just ahead of the game on the team arrivals that his side are prepared well. They've only had a couple of games to sit and take stock and rebuild, and a few changes tonight. We'll go through the team in a moment. Jeonbuk Motors currently 4th in the K-League, very early stages in the K-League at the moment. Only 9 matches played over there. Similar scenario really for Yokohama, 10 games gone in Japan at the moment. It's strange, obviously, in Asia being such a big landfill, that leagues starting in different phases of the year. Some leagues are within the calendar year, some leagues cross into 2 calendar years, so there's always a sort of staggered feel to the AFC leagues around the world. And of course, this is the last time that the AFC Champions League will be played in the same year. It'll all move forward to an autumn-spring tournament as of 23-24. And that sort of starts now, really, with the eastern section knockout stage games being in August, but the western section won't play their knockout stages until February. And the final of the AFC Champions League this year will be on the 19th of February as part of that restructuring and just moving the dates around to make it a bit more stable across 2 seasons. Yokohama have won the J-League on 4 occasions. They are one of the most successful Japanese clubs down on the coast by the ferry port. Yokohama is a great tourist resort. You've got the big Ferris wheel, and been fortunate enough to go down to Yokohama on a few occasions and sample the Japanese hospitality, and really it's very, very pleasant down there. Jeonbuk are based in the North Jeolla province, and their home stadium is the Jeonju World Cup Stadium, which was one of the stadiums that was used for 2002, of course, when South Korea, or Korea Republic rather, had such a wonderful tournament under Gus Hiddink. Remember the euphoria of them getting through to these semi-finals against all the odds, and thousands of people turning out in the streets in the red of Korea to support their team and watch the match projected onto the sides of large skyscraper buildings in the city and the centre of in the capital, Seoul. Really were some fantastic times. They've never really lived up to the heights of that particular World Cup. In fact, I don't think they've made it beyond the group stage since 2002. But of course, Korea have qualified already for Qatar in November. And all eyes will be on Asia for the first Winter World Cup a little bit later on in 2022. But for now, it's the AFC Champions League that we're focusing on. And here come the two teams, Yokohama F Marinos and Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors. Japan against Korea Republic. Points on the board. A win for Jeonbuk would get them back into contention, and say a win for Yokohama. And they really have the group by the scruff of the neck. But expect a good game. Both these are very technical sides. They pass the ball well. They've got goal scorers within their sides as well. Looking forward to seeing which of these sides comes out on top tonight. As always, the sides will line up. They'll do the usual fist bumps. Iljichenko there, who didn't have too many clear-cut chances in that first game, the German striker. As we say, Kevin Muscat has changed things tonight. He's made 7 changes to the opening lineup. The only 4 players that remain from the opening game are goalkeeper Yohei Teoka, defender Ken Matsubara, holding midfielders Takuta Kida and Tomoki Iwata. Everybody else is changed. Kida will wear the captain's armband. He scored the own goal in that first game that briefly got HAGL back into it. But they'll line up like that tonight. Elber comes in on the right-hand side, Lopez through the middle. Abdulrahman Al Jassim from Qatar is the referee tonight. Most of the officials here are from the western section. The eastern section referees are in the west, if that makes sense. Bit of a crossover. So Jeonbuk making 5 changes to their side tonight. In come Yun Sung Yun, Song Min Kyu, Hong John Ho, Moon Soon Min and Ryu Jae Moon, all into their starting lineup. They'll go with a 4-3-3. Iljichenko will play through the middle. Kunamoto is lively on the left side of that 3 midfield. Sung Ho as well had some experience, played in 5 of the group games last season, plus the round of 16 and the quarter-finals against Ulsan Hyundai. And they're the rest of the players that are available off the benches tonight for the 2 coaches. Leo Serra scored both the goals in the match at the weekend. He's not featuring tonight. Not even on the bench, Leo Serra. But useful for Kevin Muscat to be able to rotate his squad. The coaches were allowed to pick squads of 35 for this tournament, bigger than normal, due to obviously current issues with COVID and that sort of thing. You can still only have the 3+1 foreigner rule on a match day, though. Yuki Seneto, they're coming in at the back for his first appearance alongside Ken Matsubara, who played at the weekend. So it is Yokohama Marinos in their familiar blue tonight. Jeonbuk Motors in the green. It's the colour green that represents the North Jeolla province. And the referee from Qatar, Abdulrahman Al Jassim, will get us underway. Second match day for these 2 teams. So we're underway then. Yokohama kicking from left to right in the first half. They are the longest serving team in the J-League. Yokohama, having played since 1982, along with Kashima Antlers, the only 2 teams to play in every season of the top flight since its inception. Jeonbuk are 2 times AFC Champions League winners, their first win coming in 2006. Had to wait another 10 years to get their second. Were runners-up in 2011. Here's Ryuta. First ball into the box, gathered by Bumsu in the Jeonbuk goal. Kevin Muscat played mainly for Wolves in the English leagues, 180 appearances as a fullback. Also played for Crystal Palace, Rangers, Millwall, Melbourne, Victory. And Sunshine George Cross at the end of his career. Wonderfully named team. Kida was the unfortunate man who backheaded the ball into his own net in that first match. Kim Sang-sik, who's been in charge since 2020, replaced Jose Moraes as the coach. So it was frustrating, that first game when they drew 0-0 with Sydney. They'll certainly be hoping to at least get on the score sheet tonight. Pushed out wide by Nishimura. It's Elbert with a shot which is blocked before it could cause any trouble. Chase on here for Seon-min. To cut Teokas quickly out of his goal though. Did reach the quarter-finals last year. Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors, they came through the group in the round of 16 before losing out to Ulsan Hyundai in the quarter-finals. Last appearance for Yokohama was 2020. They also reached the round of 16 the year before when they were beaten by Suwon Blue Wings. Matsubara. It's Mizunuma. Another touch for Bumsu, who gathers. Really injury here to Stanislav Iljichenko. He's got a knee in the back of the knee, I think, from Kida. Started in the lower leagues in Germany, Iljichenko. Just 2 goals in the K-League so far this season. Say early stages of both these sides' domestic leagues. That's gone through to Takoka. Forward by Mizunuma. Cut out by the captain, Jong Ho. Bumsu pursued by Lopez. That's given away. The goalkeeper's out of his goal and it's just wide. A rush of blood from Lee Bumsu. He apologises to his defenders. He went walkabout, and a little bit more composure, and Yokohama could easily have taken the lead. It's Elbert rather out on that far side, just off target. Well, the last thing you want when you've planned your team is to have an error early on that concedes a goal. That very nearly happened. Forward by Kida. Matsubara. Takoka. Out of play, looking for Albert. One of a couple of Brazilians in the Yokohama lineup, Albert and Lopez. Jong-ho. Young Sun. Played forward by Jin-Soo. This is Min-kyu. Good running from Seon-min. Crosses over, hit slightly. A real tussle going on. It's Iwata that's won the free kick. Seung-ho, I don't think necessarily agreed with that decision. The midfielder. First club of his professional career was Barcelona. He played a couple of times for their B team. Pak Sung-ho. Good turn by Albert. Loves to run with the ball. He's very fast as well, Albert. He's got two waiting in the middle. Lopez being one of them, side netting. Opted to go for goal himself. Had played all his career in Brazil before joining Yokohama last year. He's been a good signing. Has that little bit of pace to the front line. Goes out off Sonoda. Yurchichenko didn't have the best service in the world for that opening match. Green shirts queuing up on the edge of the penalty area. Jin-Soo with a shot which is pushed away by Takoka. First effort in anger from Jeonbuk Motors, another player that played in the round of 16 and the quarter-final last season. Caught it well, but straight at the goalkeeper either side, and that might have been a problem, but easy for the keeper. Mizunuma. Yokohama qualified as the 2021 J-League runners-up. Challenge from behind, which has left a few shouts. Be a free kick to Jeonbuk. Another challenge on Elber, this time from Yu Hyun, that's been penalised. So it's a bit stop-start at the moment, a little bit scrappy, 1 or 2 early fouls being given away. Mizunuma. That's Lopez. Always going away from goal, though. Lopez, another player that started in his native country before moving to Japan with Sanfrecce Hiroshima and Consadole Sapporo. First season at Yokohama. Made 10 appearances in the league so far. 4 goals, not a bad return. Five shots already from Yokohama. Matsubara goes back to Takoka. These sides have met each other previously in the AFC Champions League, 4 matches previously, 3 wins to Yokohama. Matsubara. Sides did meet the last time in 2020. Yokohama came out 4-1 winners and 2-1 in the away match against Jeonbuk. Jeonbuk's only win, 2014, a 3-0 win in the Korea Republic. Kevin Muscat's been in charge just over a year now at Yokohama. Good ball to pick up Mizunuma. Goes right the way across to the back post. Put back in again, Kunamoto hooks away. Mizunuma. Well, despite the fact that we've had those chances for Yokohama, they haven't actually hit the target yet. Cleared away as far as Mizunuma. Going back towards his own goal. He'll just relieve the pressure and roll it back to Takoka. Nishimura. Matsubara. Bit of space here for Mizunuma. Can't get the crossover though. Plenty of green shirts back behind the ball. Ryuta chasing into the corner. Two in the middle, rather. Iljichenko waits. It's gone back to Sonoda. They'll start the patient build-up process once again. It's well cut out by Jong-ho. Jong-ho. Nothing coming down that far side for Albert. The game started off promisingly. It's just gone through a bit of a quiet spell at the moment as both sides just try and get their foothold in the game. '19 was the last time that Yokohama actually won the J-League. Jong-ho. Long ball over the top again, but just lacking that quality. There was no way Son Min was going to get anywhere near that comfortable for Takoka. Matsubara. Korean sides have dominated the AFC Champions League over the years. They've had more wins than anybody else, 12. Japan are second. 7 titles for the Japanese. So these two nations between them have won plenty of titles. Nobody's won more titles than the current holders, Al Hilal, who've won it 4 times individually. Mizunuma. Sonoda. Spent a lot of time in their own half playing it between the centre-backs at the moment. Yokohama, they haven't really got going in any forward sense. So they have had shots long range ones which haven't troubled the goalkeeper as yet. There's Matsubara. Sonoda. Takoka coming out and playing almost as a sweeper. Seneto. Matsubara. Kevin Muscat, who played 46 times for Australia, scored 10 goals, which is not a bad contribution as a fullback. They only scored 14 in 180 appearances for Wolves in the English leagues. That's away by Young-Sun. Iljichenko's in the centre. If this can be released early, Iljichenko completely misses it. What a chance. We said if he gets the service, he'll score. Well, I think we might have put the commentator's curse on him, because that was a glorious opportunity for Iljichenko. And the clearest chance of the game so far. Great run down that far side from Son Min. Complete air shot. He won't want to see that too many times. And a let-off for Yokohama Marinos. Jae-moon. Seung-ho. Seon Min just ducked underneath that one. He's proving a bit of a live wire down that far side, Seon Min. He was the one who put the cross in for Iljichenko. Jinsu. Now Kunimoto. Jong-ho. Good ball over the top, looking for Kunimoto. It's just a little bit too far ahead of him, though, and runs out of play and into touch. That's the Yokohama fans, by the way, that you can hear making the noise here in the stadium, at the Tong Nhat Stadium in Ho Chi Minh City. Yokohama are another team that are 20% owned by the City Group. We've spoken a lot about the City Group owning Melbourne City FC and Mumbai City. Starting off a bit of a footballing dynasty, really. They demand success. They've got money behind them. Young-Sun. Chase on here for Min-kyu. Soneto tried to get it back to the goalkeeper, just had enough on it. Good persistence that from Min-kyu. Matsubara. Nishimura. Mizunuma. the chances have just dried up, really. Yokohama had a lot of shots in the opening moments of the game. I say none of them have hit the target as yet. Just struggling to create any openings at the moment. This is Lopez. Guided inside by Kunimoto. Jeonbuk did become the first side to win this trophy when they're in 2006, the first East Asian side to win the tournament since it was launched in its current form in 2003. The unique thing about that victory was it was the first time that a team had won a continental championship before actually winning their own national league. Didn't win the K-League for the first time until 2009. Went on to win the Champions League again, as we mentioned earlier on. 2016, beat Al Ain from UAE in the final, 3-2 on aggregate. Yokohama have never won this tournament. They appeared for the first time in 2004. Last year is the only time they've progressed beyond the group stage. They lost out to Suwon Blue Wings in 2020. Bit of space here for Jinsu. Oh, coming back inside, penalty, clipped by Matsubara, and Jeonbuk Motors with a chance to go in front here from the penalty spot. It was a real positive run by Jinsu from full back. Cleverly flicked the ball back inside, and Ken Matsubara was just clumsy, dangled out a leg, and Kim Jinsu goes down in the penalty area. No hesitation from the referee. Clear penalty. Matsubara resigned to the fact that it was a foul. He's not going to get a yellow card, I don't think, but it is a chance for Jeonbuk Motors to not only take the lead, but also score their first goal in this season's AFC Champions League as well, after that goalless draw with Sydney at the weekend. Takoka, the goalkeeper, will wait to be told he's got to stand on the line. He has to have both feet over the goal line. And it will be the German Stanislav Iljichenko to take the penalty. Scored twice in the final league game against Seongnam Ilhwa before coming here, and this to put his side in front. Fires it into the top of the corner, goes in off the goalkeeper, straight down the middle. Wasn't the greatest penalty in the world, and he'll be a relieved man, Iljichenko, having missed that chance earlier on. But it is the penalty that's put his side in front. Goalkeeper will be disappointed there, Takoka. It was straight at him, went for power, Iljichenko, so no run-up. Now the goalkeeper very nearly got a hand on that to push it away for safety. First goal of the tournament for Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors, and they lead Yokohama Marinos by a goal to nil. Just past the half-hour mark. And they have a lead to defend now. Yokohama find themselves behind in the competition for the first time. It's Mizunuma. One back again by Jinsu. He's causing a few problems now with his pace, Jinsu. So they just need to lift their game a little bit now, Kevin Muscat, having made those changes. 7 changes, don't forget, for Yokohama. That's a first-time ball onto Elbert, who will race after that and keep it in place. Very quick off the mark, Elbert. Lopez in the middle. Shot over the top. That's wayward. Nishimura. Will be a stoppage here. There's an injury to Kim Jin-soo, the man who won the penalty. Well, hopefully that's nothing too serious and he'll be able to continue. There was a Korean side got to the final last year, of course, Pohang Steelers. Beaten by Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. Jeonbuk won 5 of their group matches last year. They were unbeaten. The only time they dropped points was that draw. Here comes Orjichenko. Was looking to pull that one back to Minkyu. Yeah, they drew 2-2 with Gamba Osaka. It's the only points they dropped last season. Scored 22 goals in their 6 games as well. They were helped by a 9-0 win against Tampines Rovers from Singapore. Elbert. Jong Ho. Nice flick from Orjichenko. Kunimoto. Spreading the play cleverly to Seon-min. Kunimoto. Minkyu. Goes all the way back to Bumsu. Koka well out of his penalty area again. Almost playing as a sweeper there, Matsubara. Elbert. Nishimura, just too far ahead of Lopez. It was a good opportunity to try and find a bit of space in behind. Foul and Orjichenko again, who's been in the wars a little bit. That's the second time he's been down injured. There was Sonoda just jumping into him rather than over him, the fullback. One of the many players that's been at Yokohama all his career, Ryotaro Sonoda. He gets a yellow card as well, so first yellow card of the game. Came on as a substitute in the first match with 6 minutes to go, but getting a start tonight in those multiple changes made by Kevin Muscat. Mizunuma. Kunimoto goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, Bumsu. Kida. Soneto. Mizunuma back to Matsubara. Elbert. Iwata. Just keeps the ball in play, Iwata. Just has a little look up to see who's in the middle. 3 blue shirts. Elbert. Oh, it's Nishimura, sorry, playing that one across. Takuma Nishimura. Gets the corner, it'll be Mizunuma to take it. The Yokohama fans are there just in the background making the noise, trying to inspire their team, having seen them fall a goal behind. Referee wants a word with Iwata. There's a free header, it's headed away by Iljichenko, back on defensive duty. Initial cross block from Mizunuma, might get a second chance here. Kunimoto recovers to try and block his way. That's a great looking ball in, flicked away by Jong-ho. Back in by Kida. Just too far ahead of Nishimura to get a touch on it. Through to Bumsu. No chance again for Yokohama. Still, they haven't managed to hit the target as yet. Kunimoto. Jae-moon. Iljichenko. His penalty separates the sides. Tried to play it through for Seon-min, but it runs all the way through to Takoka in goal. Jeonbuk are looking comfortable at the moment. They are defending well. They've managed to just cut down those efforts on goal from Yokohama. Forward by Sonoda. Elbert. Mizunuma. Elbert. In by Mizunuma, great ball across. Oh, what a save! Elbert with the follow-up, blocked as well. How has Iwata not scored? Brilliant save by Bumsu in the Jeonbuk goal. Well, quite how he's reacted to save that is anybody's guess. I don't think Kevin Muscat can quite believe it either. Point-blank range, and Tomoki Iwata has failed to score. What a save. Probably one of the saves of the tournament so far from Bum-Soo, who just threw himself in front of the ball. And Elbert couldn't get the follow-up either. Here it is again. Look at that for reaction. Wonderful save. Sonoda. Well, we said Yokohama hadn't had too many chances. They have now. That's the best chance of the game so far to get themselves on the score sheet. Would have been an ideal time to score as well, just before half-time. 2.5 minutes go to the break. In swinging corner, headed away by Jae Moon. Matsubara goes all the way back to Takoka. Sonoda. Matsubara. Seneto. First time ball from Nishimura. It's cut out by Seon-min. Sonoda. Just lacking direction, that final pass to try and pick out a blue shirt in the penalty area. Lopez. Away by Jong-ho. Min-kyu. Spreads the play nicely for Seon-min, who's been lively down that far side in the first half. He's given Sonoda a bit of a torrid time. He's got the overlap from Yu Hyun. That's not a great ball in, though. Goalkeeper does spill it, Takoka, but gathers it at the second attempt. Matsubara. Jong-hyo's header. Yodchichenko. There won't be too much added time to go at the end of the first half, maybe a minute. I don't think there's been any injuries on that first half, maybe one. It's the injury to Jin-soo, actually, so maybe a couple of minutes, we'll see in a moment. 2 minutes. It's over the top, looking for the run of Mizunuma, but he'll beat him into touch. It's been a good half. Some good football played by both sides. That surging run from Jin-soo, drawing the foul off Matsubara, which led to the goal. Yodchichenko from the penalty spot, despite the fact that Takoka got a good foot on the ball. Oh, good hand on the ball, rather. Jin-soo with a throw. Kunimoto plays that one across the face of goal. Seon-min should be able to keep this alive. It's headed away by Soneto. One last chance maybe for Jeonbuk. We've almost played the 2 minutes added time. Jinsu. Too much on the cross again. Yu-hyun. Seung-ho. Good ball in. Kunimoto around the back. What a chance. Right on the stroke of half-time. That could have made the team talk a little bit easier for Kim Sang-sik at half-time. But Kunimoto sneaking around the back, and the coach not impressed. I don't think that that's been missed, because as that falls to Iljichenko, then you're looking at 2-0. But Kunimoto got the header on it, but couldn't get it on target. And that's a real let-off again at the end of the half for Yokohama. Just that penalty from Iljichenko, then the difference between the two sides at half-time. It's Yokohama F Marinos 0, Jeonbuk Hyundai 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the half-time score is Yokohama F Marinos 0, Jeonbuk FC 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Yokohama F Marinos Jeonbuk FC 1.
Welcome back to the Thong Nhat Stadium in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Jeonbuk Motors first to emerge for the second half. Keen to get on with things, leading by a goal to nil. A penalty from Stanislav Iljichenko in the 31st minute has given them the lead over Yokohama F. Marinos. Yokohama, who won their opening game, were hoping to get another victory tonight, which would put them nicely in control of the group. But Jeonbuk, at the moment, the two-time winners, have had other ideas. Interesting second half in prospect. Well, the Yokohama supporters are making plenty of noise to try and lift their team. Looks like there might be a change for Yokohama at half-time as well. Just saw Yuta Koike. So having made 7 changes to his starting lineup, it looks like Kevin Muscat will make a change at the start of the second half. I've not seen the board go up from the 4th official, so we'll wait for confirmation of the substitution. I'm sure I saw number 26, Yuta Koike, in the middle of that little huddle when they were just coming out onto the field. Free kick to Jeonbuk, given away by Seneto. Kunimoto over the free kick. It'll be taken by Seung Ho.
Substitution for Yokohama F. Marinos.
Nortachenko. Angle was tight, but Takoka had closed it down. It is Matsubara that's gone off for Yokohama. And Yuta Koike has come on. Another long-range shot, that's not too far away. They've gone for a corner. Kunimoto with the shot, wasn't too far away from the foot of the post. Has gone for a goal kick. Kunimoto missed that chance right on the stroke of half-time. Diving header that went wide when he really should have at least hit the target. To Sonoda. Gets it back from Kira. Sonoda, the man who gave away the penalty in the first half and got a yellow card for his troubles. It's Elbert, brought down by Seon Min. That's Jinsu, who was lively in the first half, picking the ball off. It was a bit nonchalant from Yokohama. Oh, it's just flicked away. It was just about to drop for Seon Min, who I thought was looking to pull the trigger first time then. Thumbs up for the ball, just needed a little bit more on it. Good breakout. Very humid here tonight, 80% the humidity. Yu Hyun with the throw. Iljachenko on the turn, wasn't too far away. Scored the penalty. And that's a good effort on the turn from Iljachenko. Sonoda. Kida. Iwata. Lopez. Coming back in again, it's almost found its way to Lopez. It was an important flick by the captain, Jong Ho. And then a free kick given away. Foul on Son Min. Moon Son Min did play some football in Sweden with Österlund and Djurgården. Just a little bit of a telling off for Elbert for the foul. Scored twice in the J-League this season, both goals coming against Kawasaki Frontale back in February. Early stages of the season. Playing towards Koike, the substitute, or Yuta as he has on the back of his shirt. Good ball in. Nobody could get in front of the goalkeeper though. Bumsu with a clean pair of hands. Ryuta. Kida. Kunamoto goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Poor clearance by Bumsu under a little bit of pressure. They didn't really need to do that. Jeonbuk, they could have moved the ball the other way. Just putting the keeper under a little bit of excess pressure. Hasn't played a league game for Jeonbuk yet, joined ahead of the new season from Gangwon. And made his debut in that opening day. Draw with Sydney, kept a clean sheet. At the moment he's keeping a clean sheet here as well. Just kept in by Takoka. Ryuta. Young Sun's header. Jeonmin rides the challenge of Yuta. Yuta into the corner. Jeonbuk. Chase on for Min-kyu. Albert. Almost run through for Lopez. Young Sun with the clearance. Seung-ho. Now there might be a break on. It's 2 against 2. Jeonbuk. Still going. Jeonbuk might go all the way. No penalty this time. They got a penalty in the first half, but nothing doing for Jeonbuk that time. Elbet. Iwata. Soneto. Lopez. Young Sun. And Lopez shoulder to shoulder. Lopez was the player that went over. I think Young Sun may have just picked up a knock at the same time. Lopez hasn't had too many scoring opportunities, Anderson Lopez. Young Sun. He's getting the treatment. Might be a bit of cramp. The humidity doesn't help the cramps. A double change about to be made by, triple change in fact, by Jeonbuk. So Jingyu, Bok-young and Barrow are all coming on. Kunimoto is one of those coming off. Young Sun, who's injured at the moment, coming off as well, and Min-kyu are the 3 players making way. Heavy challenge from Jung-ho. He's already been taken into Lopez, but can't get the shot on target. It's the half-time substitute Yuta that will take the corner. Another player enjoying his first season at Yokohama. Was at Cerezo Osaka before that. The referee spotted a push as that came in, so it will be a free kick to Jeonbuk. Change for Yokohama now. Marcos Jr., the Brazilian, is coming on. Came off the bench in the first match at the weekend against HHEL. It's a heavy fall. I don't know if that's Jin-Soo that's just gone flying over the top and landed really awkwardly as well. That may have looked a lot worse than it was. Oh, that's a nasty one. Tremendous leap. It was just Mizunuma that just ducked underneath it, and Jin-Soo just fell over the top of him. So here comes the change. Lopez goes off Marcos. Watanabe is also coming on for Kida. So this is about the moment you would expect to see substitutions made. Mizunuma's gone off as well to be replaced by Kabayama. Yuta. Marcos. Yuta. That ball's just been run out of play, I think, so it will be a Yokohama throw. Kabayama's just got sandwiched in between two defenders. No free kick, though.
Substitution for Yokohama and Marinos. Player number 11, Anderson de Souza.
Yuta. Still no sign of Yokohama getting themselves back into this one as yet. They've made the changes. They brought on Marcos and Watanabe and Kabayama to try and give themselves a little bit of extra in front of goal. Kabayama.
cầu thủ mang áo số 10 Marinos và sân thay cầu thủ mang áo số 11 Anderson de Souza, cầu thủ mang áo số 35 Jeonbuk và sân thay cầu thủ mang áo số 18 Hyundai.
Marcos. That's a good ball forward into the path of Kabayama. The two substitutes combining well. Is there an end product, though? No is the answer on this occasion. Better, though. Just finding a little bit of space in behind the defenders. If Kabayama had just managed to steer that one across, they might have been in with a chance. Bumsu with the goal kick. Dominant at the moment, Yokohama, certainly in terms of possession. 10 shots on goal, they've only hit the target once so far. That'll be the biggest disappointment, I think, for Kevin Muscat. Jeonbuk throw. If they could get another goal, that would give them a little bit of breathing space. Young Hyun into Iljachenko. It's a firm back pass to Bumsu. It'll sit up nicely for him, though, to volley it back into the Yokohama half of the field. Takoka. But right the way across, it almost crept in. I think the flag's gone up anyway. Oh, had the flag gone up? Marcos involved again. Oh, it's gone for a goal kick. It was just wide off Kabayama. Came off Sineto. There's a chance now for Barrow. Takaoka makes the save. His flag's up for offside. They were against Mudu Barrow, who came on not so long ago. Played a large portion of his career in England with Reading. Young Yu-hyun. By Sung-ho. Ryuta, who's now got the captain's armband on after Kida went off, helping it back to his goalkeeper. Takoka. Sonoda. Yuta trying to thread it through to Marcos. Block was from Kabayama. Iwata. Sung-ho. Important header from the captain, Jung-ho. There were players around him. Any more bodies into the penalty area now, Yokohama, as they go in search of this equaliser. So Marcos has come on and Kabayama. Marcos does average a goal almost every 3 games, so pretty good scoring record for the Brazilian. Sung-ho. Soneto. Good cross, he just held up slightly and Kabayama's able to get the header on it, but no power. Comfortable save for Bumsu. Marcos. Ryuta. Nishimura. Marcos with a shot from outside the box, which is straight at the goalkeeper, though. Too many green shirts back in the penalty area, not too much space for Yokohama to work with. Yuta. Next up for Yokohama, it's Sydney in 3 days' time. Jeonbuk Motors will play Hwang'an Jialai, which will be the same as the fixtures on match day 4, but reversed as well. They are still effectively playing as home and away fixtures, even though it's in the same stadium. Yuta! Saved again, Bumsu. Well, they're going closer now. They're hitting the target with more regularity, Yokohama. That's their 3rd effort on target. Yuta with space on the edge of the area. Have to be a bit better than that, though, to beat Bumsu. Jeonmin. Sung-ho. Well, they're claiming it took a deflection, but the referee's given the goal kick, and you can see the fury on the coach, Kim Sang-sik. He was convinced he'd seen it from the sidelines. Yep, definitely a corner. Throw-in taken by Takoku, you don't see that very often. Ryuta. Iljachenko. Jingyu. Watanabe. Flicked by Marcos. Well played by Yuhyun. Here's a chance, Iljachenko! Oh, he's missed it. Glorious opportunity, and they've missed another one. Jeonbuk. Chance to wrap things up, surely, at this stage of the game. And Iljachenko, who scored the penalty, has missed the target altogether. Iljachenko. Seon-min hasn't been quite as effective in the second half. Seon-min, nor is Jin-soo down that far side, in all fairness, but it's going to be a yellow card for Iljachenko. Yokohama continue to dominate possession, 67%. Challenge on the edge of the area, which again the referee saw nothing wrong with. Barrow. Tussling away with Sonoda. Yuhyun. That's over the top. No real direction on the cross. With a substitution, Fujita comes on.
Substitution for Yokohama head Marinos. Player number 34, replaced by player number 16.
Wata's the player that's gone off. Joel Fujita, or Joel as he's more commonly known. Yuta. Kabayama trying to burst between two and ended up falling into the penalty area, but again the referee said there's no foul from the two defenders. Top again. They're just not finding their range in front of goal at the moment, Yokohama. Time ticking away from them. We're approaching the final 10 minutes. Might start being a few more gaps that Jeonbuk can look into, try and exploit if they can get Yokohama to commit more players forward. That's a poor ball in, hands possession straight back to the Japanese. By Tsunoda, this is Yuta. Nice ball over the top, Marcos could be in behind here. Oh, it's gone behind for a corner, could have gone anywhere. It's good play by Marcos. One inside a corner. I think the Yokohama players are saying that Jeonbuk are wasting time here. We crab the player, he's off the field, so play should be able to continue. It's a fifth corner of the match for Yokohama. It will be Yuta with the corner. No one able to get a touch, played back in by Watanabe. Watanabe again. Kabayama. Joel. Oh, Yuta. Joel trying to go down the outside. Good defending again. Barrow back helping out his defence. Good unit, good teamwork at the moment from Jeonbuk to keep Yokohama at bay. Hyunmin. No foul. Yokohama back in possession and looking to try and mount another meaningful attack. Started with Albert. Foul on Yuta by Seong-ho. Jae-moon has gone off for Jeonbuk and Bok-yeon has come on. Chipped in again towards Nishimura, but can't get up and over the ball. Nishimura. Marcos. Jeonbuk just over 5 minutes away from a first win and keeping the group alive. Yuta tries to bend that one in. It's comfortable for Bumsu, though, at his near post. But if it stays like this, Jeonbuk would be going top of the group on 4 points. Yokohama would stay on 3, with Sydney on 2 and HHEL on the 1. Jinsu. Just ran out of pitch in the end, so goal kick. Just that final third, a little lacking a bit for the moment for Yokohama. KOR has come on for Seon-min. A late challenge, which you can hear the screams with it, even over the music. Bok Young, the player that's gone down. It was Kabayama making the challenge. I think he'll be okay, Bok Young, to continue. Barrow. Must guide it on, it's KOR, just offside. Just too high for Yuta. 90 seconds plus stoppages to go. Yokohama starting to run out of time now. Yu Hyun with a throw. Looking for Barrow. Gives away the free kick. Yuta. Kabayama. Sonoda. Now Yuta. That's going to deflect away for a corner. So maybe a chance. Bumsu couldn't keep the ball in play. No blue shirt could get near the ball. It wasn't the greatest corner in the world. It's half cleared away. The goalkeeper will gather this into 4 minutes added time then at the end of the 90. Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors closing in on their first win and going top of the group on 4 points. Out wide by Watanabe. Ryota. Yuta. Sonoda. Right the way across, no one attacked it. Jinsu was at the back post. And the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. Yokohama takes a knock to the back of the head. This will run a few more seconds off and give Jeonbuk the chance to keep the ball well away from their own goal. Played through to Kabayama. Good defending again, just defending when they need to now, Jeonbuk. Foot up by Marcos. I think he just pulled his foot out of the way as Bok-yeon got the header in. Yuta. On the chase, Barrow with a challenge. Everybody's playing their part in trying to keep Yokohama at bay. Maybe one last chance to get the ball into the box. Ryota. Takeoka. Gathered by Bumsu. Foul off the ball, which gives Yokohama a free kick and one last chance maybe to get the ball forward. Last chance now. Yuta. Kabayama. Gone over everybody. drops out of play, and that should just about be that. Jeonbuk Motors have battled hard to get the victory that they needed to go top of the table. There's to be no 100% record for Yokohama Marinos. And a hard-fought victory for Kim Sang-sik's side against Kevin Muscat's Yokohama, who made plenty of changes, but it hasn't quite worked out for them. Iljichenko got the goal from the penalty spot in the first half. It was the only goal of the game. He did miss a couple of good chances as well, but at the end of the day, they've held on for the victory. And 3 points. Yokohama will need to regroup ahead of their next match in 3 days against Sydney. But for now, Jeonbuk can celebrate 3 points. It's finished Yokohama F Marinos 0, Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors 1.